to English, Please, the podcast where we explore captivating topics in under 10 minutes in clear, intermediate English. I'm your host, Christopher. I live and work in New York City, and I'm a language enthusiast who has always been interested in the most effective ways to learn a new language. Thank you for joining me for another episode designed to help you improve your English listening skills and vocabulary. For episode 11, I'm going to talk about a very famous landmark here in New York City, the Empire State Building. Maybe you know it? The Empire State Building is a majestic building that stands out within the crowded Manhattan skyline. The building is breathtaking, with a rich history and cultural significance. Today, some buildings are taller, but nothing to me quite says New York like this one. Since its 1931 birth, this 102-story giant has captivated the world with its towering height, beautiful Art Deco design, and enduring influence on art, history, and engineering. I want to tell you a little bit about the remarkable story of this iconic landmark, from its awe-inspiring construction to its enduring presence in popular culture. During the late 1920s, New York City experienced a boom in skyscraper construction, with several prominent buildings vying for the title of world's tallest. The Empire State Building entered this race, and its goal was to surpass the heights of the Bank of Manhattan Building and the Chrysler Building, which were both completed shortly before. Now, while the competition to make the tallest building certainly was a big part of the Empire State Building project, the primary intention was to create a premium office space in a rapidly growing city. Many investors believed that the enormous structure would attract major businesses and therefore would generate significant rental income. Unfortunately, this plan was initially hindered by the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a worldwide economic downturn that lasted from 1929 until the late 1930s. There was mass unemployment, financial instability, and widespread hardship. But the project continued. Architect William Lamb, working with his associates William F. Shreve and Harry J. Harmon, created initial sketches in 1929, and in 1930, the final design was approved. In short, they wanted this building to be big and to be a bold statement of American progress. When the Empire State Building was built, its height was 1,454 feet, including its antenna. That's about 443 meters. It remained one of the tallest buildings for nearly 40 years. And this massive structure was built in just over 1 year. That's right, only 410 days. Imagine the hustle and bustle on the construction site, with 3,400 workers toiling tirelessly. They built 4.5 stories, or floors, every week, and this is a mind-boggling pace even by today's standards. How did they do it? Well, to speed things up, prefabricated steel sections were used. The sections arrived daily, and workers put them together like giant toy blocks. This method of construction was incredibly innovative for its time, not only because of the prefabricated sections, but also because workers used new technologies like riveted steel joints, electric hammers, and lightweight concrete. Since it was completed during the economic despair of the Great Depression, the Empire State Building became a symbol of hope for people. The construction provided much-needed jobs, offering a little bit of optimism in a bleak time. More than just a structure, the Empire State Building stood tall as a symbol of New York spirit, showcasing the ability to overcome adversity and reach new heights of innovation. The Empire State Building's unique and recognizable shape has made it a fixture in pop culture. It has appeared in many movies, perhaps most famously in the original King Kong film from 1933. If you haven't seen it, you can find clips online, and you'll be able to see the giant ape climb the building, using the special effects of almost 100 years ago. This was an unforgettable cinematic moment that audiences enjoyed not long after the building was finished. Artists like Andy Warhol and Georgia O'Keeffe also captured the magnificent building in their work. In literature, the Empire State Building also appears in a classic book about New York City by E.B. White called Here is New York. Incidentally, this book is a good choice for English learners. It's short, and although it was written in the 1940s, most of the English is understandable at a B1 or B2 level. And it's also fantastic. The Empire State Building also has faced tragedy during its history. On July 28, 1945, a B-25 bomber tragically crashed into the Empire State Building during dense fog. The impact of the plane caused significant damage, ripping a hole in the 79th floor and killing 14 people. While this was a devastating event, the building's structural integrity held, and remarkably, repairs allowed it to be restored and to continue its iconic place in the city's skyline. Today, if you're in New York City, you might notice that the lights on the Empire State Building aren't always white. The lights change frequently into a dazzling display of colors throughout the year. On most nights, you will see white lights, but often, for special occasions, the lights are different colors. For example, the building is red and green for Christmas. It's red, white, and blue for national holidays, and it's green for Earth Day. These colorful transformations make the famous Empire State Building even more vibrant and a constant source of visual surprise after the sun sets. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of English Please. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to review the transcript. The link is available in the episode notes. If you want to check your understanding of any of the content, I recommend listening again with the transcript to help with anything that wasn't clear. Again, I'm Christopher, and I want to invite you to join me in future episodes of English Please to hear about many different topics, all focused on helping you with your English. Subscribe now wherever you listen to podcasts, and let's embark on an adventure together in clear, understandable English. I also encourage you to visit comullen.com/pod for more information. Thanks for listening. See you soon.